How are you doing? Welcome to the Prodigy's Workshop, our virtual creative space where young people can stay connected, be productive, learn from working professionals, and grow together. I am Luis Crespo. I am a member of Collaboraction Theater and also the Director of Youth Programming over there. I've been a teaching artist in the city for about 15 years or so, and right now I am very excited to share this space with all of you and my co-hosts Lisandra Tena and Ethan Akins. Say hello, you two.
Yo.
Hello. Hello, everyone. I'm Lisandra Tena, and I have been collaborating with Collaboraction since 2012. I am a working actor out here in Los Angeles, and we are here with our youth co-host, Ethan Akins.
Hello again. My name is Ethan Akins, and I'm 17 years old. I go to Disney 2 Magnet High School, and I've been a Collaboraction Ensemble member for about 4 years now.
What's up? Yes, he has. And we are really grateful to have Ethan here with us. And we're going to get our session started today with an original piece by Arya Malari. This is something that she has performed for us several times, but specifically she performed it for the Light Youth Festival last summer. So we're really looking forward to hearing Arya with her piece. Thanks a lot, Arya.
My grandmother wants nothing more than to talk at the dinner table in her language. My grandmother dreams that I will one day be able to speak to her in her language. In the language she spoke her first words in the language she recited her wedding vows in the language she sang lullabies to her baby in. The language with words that don't fit in my mouth, the language with a structure my tongue doesn't understand, the language with a sound my voice cannot create, the language like a riddle my vocal cords are unable to solve. I am not the daughter of my grandmother's mother tongue, but the adopted child of the nation that told her, "You are in America now. Speak English." The child commended for having an A in her English class. A child praised for using such ornate vocabulary. A child complimented for having a perfect American accent. The granddaughter, who knows nothing about her grandparents' language, not a single word. Sitting at the dinner table at family reunions, I silently beg them to speak more, as if the words could find their way from my relatives' lips and through my ears and to my tongue. I am deafened to the symphonies my grandparents hear when speaking on the phone with relatives. The melody I can hope to hum, but never sing, with lyrics like words in a word search. It's a tune my tongue cannot dance to, getting tied up by each and every sentence. When they pass me the phone, I have no words to say. I hear the words my aunts and uncles are speaking, but it sounds like alphabet soup. And the words I want to say are contained in the can. When silence begins to hang over us, I realize that the language that I have swallowed and digested has failed me. Because the language of my motherland is not where my voice takes shelter. Because the words my aunts and uncles are speaking have no meaning to my ears. Because I have become a part of the people that my grandparents were worried about. Because I hear the same chicken scratch in my grandparents' language that they hear. Because the only phrase I know is, "Hindi ako nagsasalita ng Tagalog." I don't speak Tagalog.
Thank you so much, Arya. Well, goodness, what a great way to get our second show started. Thank you all again for spending your time with us during this shelter-in-place, this odd time that we are living in. But right now, this is your time to play, to create, to develop some original content, right, Ethan?
Right. We have plenty of games and activities ready for you. We're going to experiment with writing in different ways to get you creating content easily.
Yes, we will be guiding you through this creation process each week, but don't overthink it. Take the suggestions and prompts we offer and use them if they work for you.
Yeah, if the inspiration is kicking in and it's taking you to a different place, so be it. Follow that, follow our lead, but also follow your own path and pitch in with ideas and suggestions of your own.
We want to use this time to explore, experiment, and grow as artists. So please have fun and share your creations. Let's explore our passions, fears, dreams, ideas, and concepts together. Luis and Lisandra, should we check in?
Yes.
All right, yeah. Let's connect and see how we're feeling in the moment right now. Alrighty, today we're going to share how we're feeling and why, something that challenges you, and if you could have one superpower, what would it be? Now, you at home, go ahead and think about this. What is it that does challenge you? And if you could have one superpower, what would it be? Now, for me, I am feeling very happy because the days are getting a lot warmer. The wind is a lot nicer to my cheeks, and it's nice to be able to walk around the neighborhood without a lot of armor or sweaters or anything like that. So I'm feeling good and happy that the weather's getting better. Something that challenges me is keeping my focus on one task. Sometimes I lose my train of thought and I get distracted really easily. So one thing that I need to work on, something that challenges me, is keeping my focus at all times. And if I could have a superpower, that superpower would be to be able to share goodness and greatness to anyone I walk by. I could be walking by and someone has a bad mood. I just walk by them, boom, and they're in a good mood. So if I had a superpower, they turn into good mood. So, Lisandra, how are you feeling and
That's
why?
so,
Something
that's so
that
good,
challenges
Luis.
you and a superpower.
Okay, I feel playful because I've been pranked on all morning from here, my husband. So I feel very playful. Something that challenges me would be change. So starting something new, like learning Chinese right now. I'm learning Chinese Mandarin. So that's very challenging, which is a good thing because you need that in order to grow. If I could have any superpower, yours was really good, Luis. I would say that mine would be a shapeshifter, like so I can turn into anything. Like I can turn into a tree if I wanted, you know, and just like be there and nobody would question me. So yeah, so that's how I feel right now. What about you, Ethan?
I feel pretty good right now. I've been watching a documentary on YouTube about this one man who's become rather infamous. His name is Chris Chan. Something that challenges me is priorities. Sometimes I don't have my priorities straight, and that can take its toll on how productive my day is. And if I could have one superpower, it would be transform into any animal I want, because they all have their own variety of uses. If I want to fly, I can be a bird. If I need to go somewhere really fast, a cheetah. So now everyone in the internet land, take a moment to check in with yourself and with anyone else with you in the room. How do you feel at this moment and why?
Okay, so now if you need to pause because you want to check in with yourself, go ahead and pause, and we'll be right here when you unpause. It may feel weird to do this on your own if you really haven't done it, but go ahead, check in with yourself. And if you're with someone in the room, check in with one another. How do you feel? And once you unpause, and if you're here right with us, I want you to repeat after me. I am great. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
I am great.
What's up? Excellent. Yes, you are. Now, we are going to transition into our warm-up. Warm-ups are a great way to get your bodies and your minds and your voices ready to create or just to move and groove, righty? Make sure you have some room to move around. You can do this sitting down, but if you'd like to stay seated, you are more than welcome to do that. Just move and groove in your seat, alrighty? So first of all, we're going to start with a little wiggling of our fingers. We're going to wiggle our fingers. right? Almost like creating flames with our fingers, and we're gonna allow our hands to rotate. You can kind of think of it of curving space with your hands. How do you curve space? Alrighty, good. Once you got those hands and those arms going, your shoulders and your torso just cannot help it. They're gonna move and groove with you. So really try to explore and experiment what you have as far as your limitations physically, right? Get your torso going and your hips going. Swing those hips. What's up? Get those feet off the floor, wiggle those toes, and make your dance. What is your dance? Create a dance. What is your Prodigy dance right now? And let's see it for a little bit. Dance. 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 Yeah, keep that going. Keep that going. Good, good. And slowly find yourself to a neutral position. Slowly find yourself to that neutral position. And allow that natural breath that's coming in and out to ebb and flow in and out of you. Deep breaths in. Release. Do your best to breathe in through your nose. Release through your mouth. Excellent. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Bring your hands to your chest. If you'd like to keep your eyes open or closed, that's fine. Breathe in, release. If you can feel that heartbeat and focus on that heartbeat, do that as you breathe in and release. Good. Open your eyes if your eyes are closed, and give yourself a little wake up slappity slap on your face. She's gonna go ahead and wake up your face, give it a little bit of a slap, Oh, nice and kind to yourself on the top of your head, or out of your ears, the back of your neck. You're patting yourself on the back, on your shoulders, on your arms, on your chest, on your tummy, on your booty, on your legs, everywhere. Wake yourself up, and stop. Now, we're going to do a little push and give, alrighty? So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to play with the relation that you have in the camera, in your space, alrighty? This is my box right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend that there's this imaginary force pushing me down, and I'm going to do my best to stay up. Alrighty, but I'm not going to succeed. I'm always going to get pushed down. And when I say go, you're going to push up against that invisible wall and you're going to push it out of the way. Alrighty? And then we're going to do that from the left and from our right and from the bottom. Alrighty? You ready to try this out with me? Stand up straight. Look at that wall, that ceiling that's going to be coming down on you. Put your hands up to brace yourself and really feel that force of that ceiling coming down on you, and try to push it up. Try to push it up, and then it's gonna push you down. It's gonna keep pushing you down. Push it up, and it's pushing you down. Oh, don't let it push you down. Don't let it push you down. You can't help it. It's taking you all the way down, and one big push up. Good. Now we're gonna go from the left. Our left wall's trying to push us in. It's trying to push us in and really push against that wall. Push against that wall. Oh, but it's pushing you. Push against that wall. Let it push you all the way to the other side. Oh!
Don't forget to breathe.
Don't forget to breathe. And push that wall back to where it needs to be.
Oh no.
Good. And now you're almost done, but you got this wall that's looking at you, wanting to push you away.
Oh no.
Go ahead, brace yourself. Brace yourself with the camera. Work your way out and push. Let that wall push you. It's pushing you. It's pushing you. Go ahead, push against it. It's pushing you. And push against. And one more time. It's gonna push you off screen, completely off screen, and you're gonna do your best to push it back into place. Push that wall back into place and shove it back where it needs to be. All right. Now, that was a warm-up. Thank you for warming up with us. But now that we are warmed up, let's get into our main activity. Last session, we were using stream of consciousness creative writing as a way to generate material and content. This session, we're going to take your generated material and we're going to try to give it more form and more focus, more direction. Right, Lisandra?
Yes. So stream of consciousness does a great job of getting us to a place where we can organically just let the words come out, the ideas, the thoughts. Now we'd like to focus on direction into the material you've created. So for example, one of the things that I like to work on to create my characters for my shows or whatever I'm writing is to choose somebody that I know from real life, because that's usually the best place to start from, is something that you already know. So for example, I will choose my dad as a character. So after choosing my dad, I will give myself a prompt. For example, grocery store. And I will sit in a chair and I will press record on my phone or tape recorder if you still have them, and you will sit and you will just talk and basically just talk as that person, which is my dad. I would just talk as my dad about the grocery store, and whatever comes out, right? Once I'm done, I listen to the recording and I take all the bits and pieces that I really liked and that I think would be really good, and then I write them down. And then I start to structure it and make it into something that is meaty and delicious to listen to. So that is one approach that I usually take to create a character or a monologue for a specific character. So
very cool, very cool.
Yeah.
I'll be doing the activity alongside with you all, and then I'll share what I wrote. It can feel awkward at first, but we really want you to begin to get ready to share what you got too, whether that's for family, friends, in front of a crowd, or when you join us for our live sessions on Tuesday. No judgments here. We're all growing together.
Right. And just like Lisandra said, you may actually want to put on a recorder on your phone and record instead of write, but you still want to approach it the same way if you're writing on a sheet of paper or typing on the computer, if you're wanting to use the approach that Lisandra shared with us.
Mm-hmm. And make sure you have water ready when you need it so you can stay hydrated.
Yes.
We can't stress it enough. Remember to breathe. Don't overthink it. Just trust yourself in the direction that your writing goes.
Yes, definitely trust yourself. Write unapologetically. Don't judge yourself and be okay wherever you are. For the moment, everyone just sit up straight, place both feet on the floor wherever you are, and place your palms on your knees. Okay, close your eyes. Everybody close your eyes. And take a deep breath in. Out. One more time. In. Out. And know that everything is going to be fine. Okay? So now open your eyes and begin to write when you are ready, and be in a position, in a comfortable position, so that you feel comfortable in what you're doing.
Excellent. Thank you, Lisandra. Now that we're warmed up, let's get into our main activity. Last session, we used stream of consciousness creative writing to generate some content. We're going to do another stream of consciousness activity right now, and then we're going to give it a little bit more form and focus and direction in the next round of writing.
Yes, and remember, stream of consciousness does a great job of getting us to a place where we can organically just let the words, the ideas, and the inspiration just flow.
I'll be doing the activity alongside you all, and then I'll share what I wrote. It can feel awkward at first, but we really want you to begin to get ready to share what you got too, whether it's for family, friends in a crowd, or for when you're joining us on our Tuesday live sessions. There are no judgments here. We're all growing together.
That's right. Now make sure you have water ready when you need it. Stay hydrated. We can't stress that enough. And remember to breathe, I have to remind myself to breathe all the time. Don't overthink it. Trust yourself and the direction that your writing is going.
Yes, exactly what Luis said. Just trust yourself. Write unapologetically, without judgment, and be okay wherever you are in this process. For the moment, everyone just sit up straight, place both feet on the floor, place the palms of your hands on your knees, and I want you to close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Try it one more time. In, out through your mouth. And breathe like this throughout the activity. Relax as much as possible. And once you can open your eyes now and begin to write whenever you are ready. Get into whatever position is comfortable for you. And this will be fun.
Okay, so for now, let's do a quick writing activity to get the flow going. We're going to gather words, phrases, concepts. We want you to write down things that you love, things that you dislike, things that you can't live with or without, people, memories, good and bad, family members, food, toys, clothes, smells, sounds, sights, locations, anything at all. There's nothing too big or too small in the universe of you. We want to give you 2 minutes or so to write down all of these words, alrighty? But feel free to pause and continue when you're ready. Now, if you're using material from a previous workshop to develop, you may want to take that piece of writing and pull words and ideas from that writing, okay? Just jot down as many ideas, words, inspirations, concepts that you have, alrighty? We're going to give you 2 minutes to write, okay? Ready, set, go. Okay, time's up.
Yes, time's up. For now, find a place to end your writing. If the inspiration has gotten you and you cannot stop, please keep going. just put us on pause.
Now, Ethan, how did that exercise feel for you? Do you mind sharing?
The exercise was pretty good. And I don't mind sharing at all. So let me just boot it up here. When I see myself, I know that I'm a jack of all trades, that I have friends who are dear to me, that my family cares about me, that my life is a life that will be full of hardships along with prosperity. When I see myself, I see Ethan Amir Akins.
Great.
Wow. Thanks, Ethan. That was great. Really
Thank you.
profound, too. Just a short amount of time. All right.
Thank you.
For activity number 2, now we'd like to put focus and direction into the material you have created. We're going to try and focus on building your material and shaping it into a performable piece. We'll focus on monologue, which is a speech uttered by a person alone.
Yeah. But the piece can take the shape of a spoken word piece, lyrics for a song, a poem. The idea is that you explore the writing knowing that you could always rewrite, edit, refine it, alrighty? You want to give this piece of writing that you've chosen special attention. Work on expanding ideas, content, commentary, point of view. Be direct in how you'd like to approach it and fill it with details and focus. Lisandra, do you have anything to add in regards to like how you approach a monologue?
Yes, so you will, from whatever you wrote, if there's a word or an idea or something that just keeps popping up or that you really enjoyed, take that word and plop it on the next page, and then you will begin writing for this next activity. You will write based on that one word, and you will try to create something just based on that one word or idea.
Excellent. So for example, Ethan, you shared your piece off of the writing prompt, When I See Myself, I Know. If we take what Lisandra is suggesting to us, what would be one word that you could focus on?
Face.
Okay. So now you've got that one word that you could really focus and expand off of. Does that make sense?
Yes, and I also want to add to that. It's how what does it make you feel? How does it make you move? What are the things that you start to think about when you have the word face? And it doesn't have to relate to anything that you were writing in your stream of consciousness. Nothing at all. It's a new idea. It will be new thoughts and more creativity. So
right. The stream of consciousness helps get to that word, and now you can kind of start working off of all of the inspiration you got from it. So excellent. We're going to give you guys 4 whole minutes to have some focused writing. Again, if you need more time, pause it until you're ready to keep going, and we'll be here waiting for you. Alrighty? Ready, set, write.
All right, everybody, time's up. Find a place to stop. I can't wait to hear what you've created, Ethan. Everyone watching, share your work with us or submit your writing on our website at collaboraction.org. We want to read your work.
Yeah, share those tips of the iceberg. We want to hear a little of the greatness you've been creating. Ethan, you mind sharing what you wrote?
Not at all, not at all. Who is the greatest enemy in our lives that we have to face? Some might say their boss or their ex, but I propose that the greatest enemy to every human being has been with us since our birth, ourselves. We are our own enemy. We hold ourselves back by refusing to truly face ourselves and the dark parts of who we are. We just push them deep down inside ourselves so that everyone sees all the good things about us, so that they're more likely to be around us. But it's important to face ourselves. Both the good and the bad parts of you are who you are, and that is the truth.
Man, what's up? What's up?
Wow, Ethan, that's a good start. Was that based on the face? The face word that you had?
Some of it was, and
Yeah.
part of it was that I was just working on this a little bit before our whole meeting started.
Right, because I just thought that the face made me think of reflecting on the self, of us as the self, and that's what you
Right.
alluded to. So yeah, I'm very interested to see where this takes you.
Ethan, very good. That was a great way that we were able to see how Ethan progressed from his writing activity, taking a focus from a word and really taking that word and letting that inspire him into another direction. And it turned into a whole other piece that was pretty sweet.
Yeah, that was great. That was a very good start, Ethan. And I'm interested to see where it takes you, how this develops over time. So good job. Since we have you in sharing mode, Ethan, I would like to ask you a question.
Sure, go ahead.
So what do you think your role or responsibility you feel that you have or you bear as a young artist during these times?
Well, as a young artist who likes to get creative about what they do, whether it be their writing or their music or whichever, since art is a really general topic, I feel as though it's best that I personally focus on more uplifting and positive pieces of work, so that I can give the people around me more happiness in their lives and more hope, so that they can believe that everything's going to be okay, which it will.
That's nice. That's really nice. Good thing. Well, thank you. Thank you for responding. Well, what a day. What a day. Unfortunately, I think it's almost time to say, see you soon. But before we go, let's check out.
Yeah. All righty. Okay. So we're going to check out for today. The checkout is the way we check in. We're going to share how we're feeling in the moment and why. And right now, we're also going to share something that we learned about ourselves. So I am feeling content because I am happy where I am at right now. I have learned about myself. Something I have learned about myself is that I actually have a lot of calmness inside of me that I could tap into at any point. So that's how I feel, and that is something I learned about myself. Ethan, how about you?
I'm feeling pretty eager because I'm looking forward to going back to watching my documentary. And something I learned about myself is that there's many hidden layers to my character that I don't know about right now, but over the years, as I get older and wiser, I'll begin to unravel them. And how about you, Lisandra?
I am feeling really excited to go back to prank my husband after this. And something that I've learned about myself is that I can be a little controlling during these times. So I just need to let go, that everything's going to be fine. So I also want to remind you watching to also check out. It's very, very important for you to see where you are, see how far you've come throughout this time, and be present within yourself. Yeah, so Luis?
What's up? Thank you, Lisandra. Yeah, that's very important. Make sure that you check in with yourself and check out with yourself and anyone that's there with you. And if your mom's in the kitchen or someone's in your house, go up to them and be like, how do you feel right now and why? I mean, it doesn't hurt. What's up? That's about it for today. You know what? Continue developing what you have created with us. Let it grow. Let it change. Let it evolve. Let it transform. It only takes like 2 or 3 minutes a day. Find that space where you can just write and let that stream of consciousness go. Surprise yourself. Trust what you got is not only good, but it's on its way to greatness. You know, this has been great. But until our next workshop, keep writing, keep working on your art, and yeah, what's up? What should they do if they have some stuff they'd like to share, Lisandra?
Yes, definitely share your work with us. Submit your drafts or finished pieces through the submissions portal in our website, collaboraction.org. You could also be featured as a guest on our next Prodigy workshop, or you can ask to join one of the upcoming festivals.
Yes. We hope to see you there. Remember, keep your journal. Refer to it often. Work on it throughout the week. It only takes a couple moments. Bring material and ideas to work with for next week. And thank you for creating with us. Adios. See you later. Bye.